Hey guys, this is Drew Adams from Net Nation Lacrosse, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the fundamentals of goaltending, all right? And I'm going to start with the ready position. So one of the best things about lacrosse goalie is that there isn't really one right or wrong way to do things, all right? But there's certain aspects of what we do that really carry over amongst every goalie that plays. The biggest thing that I try to stress when I teach the ready position and play and practice myself is efficiency. So although there's multiple ways to kind of get into your stance, get into your ready position, you want to make sure you're in the most efficient position as possible. As a goalie, you're expected to make saves at shots coming at you, 70, 80, 90, 100 miles per hour. So every little movement that you make in the cage is vitally important to you making the save. So first things first, all right, I'll start with my feet and work up. I want to make sure my feet, all right, are in a nice athletic position, all right? Goalies nowadays are all great athletes, all right? So we don't want to limit ourselves by being in an unathletic position. So first things first, my feet, all right, I like shoulder width apart. All right, shoulder width apart with a nice base, my weight just a little bit forward, all right? I don't want to be so far forward where I'm going to make false movements and kind of get off balance, but I also want to be back on my heels where I'm doing the same thing the other way. So nice shoulder width apart, feet pointed up out at the shooter, all right? And I like my weight just a little bit forward on the balls of my feet, all right? Working up, I want a slight bend in my knees. Now this is different for a lot of guys, all right? I'm a little bit taller, 6'2", 6'3", so I don't bend my knees as much, all right, because I like to take up as much of the cage as possible, all right? So any bend in your knees that's going to get you in a nice athletic position ready to attack the ball when the shot comes, all right? Up from there, and this is where you see a lot of differences when you look at different goalies play, all right, is the hands on the shaft, all right? I prefer my hands right around the same width as my shoulders, all right? So if I drop my hands down, all right, my hands are gonna come to right about, all right, the same distance that my hips are apart, all right? Another way to do that, all right, is put your hand at the top of the stick, the throat of the stick, bring your elbow down, all right? Where that elbow hits, all right, is usually a pretty good spot to put the hand on the stick as well, all right? Now as I get into my position, my elbows, all right, my elbows are relaxed, all right, and in towards my body. They aren't out here, all right, they're relaxed and in, all right, ready to make one movement towards the ball, all right. The reason this is, all right, with my elbows, all right, is my elbows are out here, all right, even one elbow up here. When a shot comes, if you slow it down, all right, you'll be able to see that my elbow comes in and then moves out to the ball, all right. So efficiency again. That's not an efficient movement. If I have to make a save over here and I'm making an extra movement in and then out, I'm wasting time. So starting with my elbows in and relaxed, all right, no matter where the shot comes, all right, I can make one movement to the ball. I'm being efficient, giving myself the best chance to make the save as quickly as possible. All right, lastly, the head of my stick, all right, I want out the corner of my eye. So as a lefty, all right, the corner of my left eye, all right, and I want the head of the stick in front of front of my face or in front of the helmet. Again, if it's behind the front of my helmet, I have to bring the stick out and over to make a save, all right? If it's out there to begin with, all right, I can make one movement, all right, and I'm going to be as fast as possible coming at that shot anywhere on the offside of my body, all right? So there are just a few fundamental tips for the starting position, the ready position. All right, again, everyone's a little bit different. These are the things that I prefer, but my suggestion to you as a young goalie would be to find a ready position where you're most efficient and you're able to move the ball as quickly as possible.